Hello there, I'm Whackable Mole, and today I wanted to talk about my pet project, DGSR Playpen. My vision for DGSR Playpen was first and foremost to create a one-stop shop for all things sim racing. I wanted people to be able to share setups with each other, with teammates, with the wider community. I wanted people to be able to calculate race strategies, number of pit stops they needed to do, fuel they needed to take. And I've also got a plan coming soon for guided troubleshooting to help people fix their setups. So let's get into it. First of all, you can see that we've got this search page, and we can search for vehicles and or tracks. So if I wanted to select just the vehicle, I can search. You can see I've got a few of the Honda setups that I created. I can narrow it down even further using the track, and this will help you find the setups you're looking for. You can see at the moment no actions available. That's because I'm not signed in. Sign in with Discord, nice and easy. Bob's your father. You can download setups here. Because this is my setup, I've got options to make it public, etc. So how do we add new setups to the site? Well, I can click the best kept secret. Inside this user menu, you've got the upload setup option. The first thing I would recommend doing is uploading the file, because we can pass a lot of this information from the file anyway. So if I upload this Bathurst setup, you can see it's taken the file name as the setup name. You can adjust this to whatever you want. It's auto selected the vehicle because that's available in the JSON file. And now I can select the track. So mount panorama, select the game version, the latest one if you're in any doubt, and then the real magic happens. Set the ambient temperature for which the setup was created. You always create these setups for a very specific temperature, so set it 26 degrees in this instance. And what this will do is when people download the setup in the future, they can select their target temperature that they want to download it for, and it will automatically adjust the tyre pressures for them. Couldn't be any simpler. I can also set the privacy of this setup. Public will make it available for anyone to search through and find. Private hides it from the main search. However, you can still share the unique link that DGSR Playpen gives you, so you can share it with teammates or select members of the community, anyone that you want to. I always like to set these as public. I mean, there's nothing secret about my setups. I'll upload them to this before a race. But if you wanted to keep it private while you were adjusting it for the race, maybe set it for public once that round's out of the way, so you've had your advantage but now everyone else can take advantage of it, then yeah, do that. Click upload, it'll take you to your setups page. You'll see the one that we've just uploaded here. You can see the one that I uploaded earlier. And when I go to download it now, you can see that it tells you that it was created with a specific ambient temperature in mind. Would you like to download it tailor-made? So click yes, then I can select it, download, and this one will be automatically tyre pressure adjusted to the ambient temperature that I set. Once you're on the My Setups page, you've got plenty of options. You've got the public-private toggle, just as we had on the upload button. You can rename it here. You can view the information for it, so it gives you slightly more information than viewing it here. You can also share it, and you can do this even with the setups that are private. And you'll see that it will give me a unique share link. So even though this one is private, I've got my unique link. I can share this with friends, family, loved ones, teammates. and they can download it for themselves. Again, they can set their ambient temperature. This is a really good tool if you are practicing creating your setup and uploading it here as private. When the race day comes, if the temperature is even slightly different, download it, set your ambient temperature, everything's done for you. And that's the long and the short of it, really. Quickly on the race calculator, you've got set the race duration, hours, minutes. I need to put labels on them, I've been too lazy. Same, average lap time, minutes, seconds. It will calculate the total laps based on what you've put in these boxes, and set the fuel usage. So if we have a look at, I mean, you can even do this for Nürburgring. So say you were doing a 1 hour race, 8:15 lap time, it'll tell you how many laps you need to take into account. Set your fuel usage per lap, which I've set artificially high for this one because it's we've had to make this slider really long because of Nordschleife. You can set the fuel tank capacity to match. This is important because obviously it'll decide how many pit stops are required based on this. And there you have it. Safe fuel, which takes into account a full pace lap. Recommended fuel, which is great for the short race starts. And minimum fuel, I found that to be a bit of a risk. If you spin off once, that fuel calculation's all over the place. So recommended fuel is more than ample. So yeah, have a look at it. Any feedback's gratefully received. Enjoy. Later, bitches.